Hello and welcome to this new video tutorial of Autocad 2018. So the topic that we'll be covering today is how to produce 3D renders using Autocad. So it will be just an introduction to the basics. So I will open Autocad now. So I have this 3D model of a bolt on a couple of nuts. So let's suppose that I wanted to take a render of this. The first thing that we'll be doing is I'll create a plane. So I'll use the plane surf command. I'll create a really big plane around it. Okay. So that should be sufficient. Just make sure that it's relatively big. The only reason why I'm creating this plane is because otherwise the background would be plain. So we need something for our background to reflect light and shadows. So the next thing I will do, I will create a few viewports which will help us to locate the lights and this sort of things. So I'm going to select 3 right. Okay. So this one is going to be my top view. This one is going to be my front or side view. And this third one is going to be my isometric. Okay. So the next thing that we'll be doing, I'm going to change my view style from 2D wireframe to realistic. And now it is time to assign materials. I'll first show you what happens if we click here where it says render to size. Under this tab you can select different sizes. So I'm going to use the smallest, which is the one that will be the quickest. Here you can change the quality. I'll leave it as it is medium. Here you can select whether you want to render a window, a viewport, a region. Here you can select whether you want to render it in the cloud. Basically, you will have to set up an account. It will upload your renders to the cloud. It has some benefits such as speed. Your renders get done a lot quicker. But today we'll only be using the normal installed render. So I will click down here where it says render to size, and then it will render the selected viewport. So as you can see, our plane is blank, and there is no material assigned to our 3D solids. So I'm gonna click here, cancel the rendering, close it. Okay. So the first thing that we'll be doing is assign materials to my parts. So here you can use the material browser. So I'll open it now. Okay. So here under the home tab, you can expand it and you can browse through Autodesk library. So the first thing that I will be doing is selecting something for my background. So for instance, if I go on fabric, if I expand the tab, maybe leather, maybe this one, and pebble black. So now all you have to do is just left mouse click, hold and drag and drop, and then it will assign the material to your selected part. So now we should really be assigning some material to our parts. So I'm going to go on metals, and then maybe we can assign something nice, maybe foil gold. I'll drag and drop it my bolt, and I'll do the same on that one. And then maybe I just galvanized, so it shows up, just so there is a bit of contrast. Okay. Something worth clarifying with renders is that there is not an exact right or wrong way of doing it, simply because every material reflects light in a different way. So it highly depends on the materials you choose, on the lights that you use, on the nature of your geometry, because you will have chamfers, fillets, surfaces going in different directions, so they will obviously reflect light and also expose shadows differently. So when it comes to renders, it's all trial and error. If I now try to render this, I'll cancel the previous rendering. Now it is rendering. It is a bit slow for some reason, so I'll close it and try to render it again. There we go. So now you can see how the materials have updated, and we have something that looks a little bit more real. Okay, so it is all a bit dark, so the next step would be probably adding some lights. So I'm going to move my material browser a bit so I gain more space. I'll simply close it. Okay, so now something also worth clarifying. Autocad allows us to set up the sun, which will realistically reflect the rays of light coming from the sun. And however, this takes a lot more input to get your render to look right. It is more typically used for really professional renders of architectural interior, it's not highly used in engineering or product design. You would normally use studio light, so we're not going to touch sun today. As you can see, shadows are off, so I'll go on full shadows. And here where it says create light, I'm going to open it, and I'm going to create a web light. So I'll use the following the recommended settings. I'll go on this viewport, and I'll place mine probably around here. Maybe another one around here. I'll press enter. Hello, I'm back again. Sorry, my Autocad crashed, so I had to open the file and reset everything. So I've got everything set up again. All I've done differently this time, I've just added a few more web lights just to make it look a little bit better when it comes to reflections. So now if I click on this viewport and go on render, stop it shortly. So it's almost there. This is it really. This is how you produce a very simple render using Autocad. So after you've got to this stage, then you will just have to save the render to an image file. So we'll save time here. So here it is. So it's just a very rough, simple render. I just want to introduce you to the rendering process. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.